Listen, if you're drowning in a never-ending to-do list, like you can't even see daylight because there's just too much stuff, I'm going to share something that might flip your productivity upside down in a good way. It's called Eat That Frog. Weird name, right? But keep reading because it's got a disproportionate impact on your output and your profit margins. Why is it so powerful? Because it's all about attacking your biggest, ugliest task, the one you keep running from the moment you start your day. And when you do that, you start generating real value for your dream outcome. No more stalling, no more I'll get to it soon, just straight up frog eating. Let's dive into it. We'll walk through 6 steps. I'll lay them out so you can see how to move from I'll never finish anything to wow, I just crushed my key priorities before noon. And I'll add a little flavor from Brian Tracy, the author of Eat That Frog. Step 1, write down your goals because only 3% do it. The situation is that most people keep their goals in their heads, and then they wonder why everything feels chaotic. Why bother? Well, because there's a serious value discrepancy between those who write down their goals and those who don't. According to some stats, that's 3% who actually do it accomplish 5 to 10x more. That's not a small difference. That's borderline egregious. Your move. Grab a notebook, yes, an actual physical one, or if you don't have one, an app, and bullet out your main objectives for the day, the week, or the month. By enumerating them, you create clarity, and clarity is the mother of momentum. Step 2, identify your frog and use the ABCDE method. The frog. This is your biggest single scariest task. The one that, if you knock it out, will move the demand curve in your life or business. Breakdown of ABCDE is A, must do or else, and that's often the frog. B, should do. C, nice to have. D, delegate. E, eliminate. Yeah, just drop it. Why it matters. You want to spot the tasks that generate real value and do them first. Everyone else does the easy stuff first and then wonders why they never get ahead. No bueno. Label every single thing you gotta do, then chase that A frog before anything else and watch what happens. Step 3, the 80-20 rule. Don't commoditize your time. The rule is 80% of your wins come from 20% of your actions. You know this, but do you actually do it? The problem. We often burn hours on the 80% that yields scraps. That's how your time becomes commoditized, doing a million tiny tasks that produce minimum return on investment. The fix? Identify which tasks truly shift the needle. Those tasks create your biggest results. Then double down on them while letting the small stuff wait, or vanish, or delegate them. Step 4, structure your environment and time block. Clean slate. If your workspace is a total dumpster fire, clutter, leftover coffee cups, random sticky notes, your headspace will match. Take 10 minutes. Purge the chaos. Gather what you need. If you're missing crucial documents or tools, you'll sabotage yourself mid-task. Then you'll take a break, lose focus, and risk never finishing. Time blocking. Carve out 1 to 2 hour blocks, shut down notifications, and do the work. That's how you hit flow. Urgency doesn't come from thinking about the future. It comes from dedicating the present. Profit margins. When you block out time and knock out major tasks, you give yourself breathing room to focus on stuff that actually affects your margins, like refining offers, building new campaigns, or closing deals. Step 5, create procrastination and posteriorities. Yes, you can procrastinate, but do it on the low-impact stuff. That Netflix binge, that reorganization of your sock drawer, great posteriorities, aka the things you can push back indefinitely. Result. This is how you eliminate the clutter and boost your output. You can't do everything anyway, so you might as well skip the tasks that have minimal or zero impact on your dream outcome. Step 6. Maintain the machine and use the surprise vacation trick. Self-care. You're the engine. If your engine overheats, guess what? Everything stops. So get sleep, eat real food, and take breaks before your brain melts. Surprise vacation. Imagine if someone said, hey, you're going on a trip tomorrow, totally paid for, if you can wrap up your must-dos today. Boom, you'd find a way to get it done in record time, right? That's your mental hack. Scarcity and urgency. That imaginary deadline is a form of scarcity and urgency. People buy faster when there's scarcity. You'll work faster with the same principle. Reward. So here's the payoff. If you do this stuff, you'll feel amazing. Knocking out the biggest frog first lifts a ton of stress off your back. You get that immediate I'm winning vibe. You generate real value. No more spinning your wheels on busy work. You focus on tasks that genuinely boost your results, whether it's business growth, personal goals, or something else that matters. You climb faster. When you prioritize effectively, you accomplish more in less time. You become that unstoppable person who meets deadlines early, grows new revenue streams, or just plain finishes important projects ahead of schedule. You get freedom from that endless guilt of not doing what you're supposed to. If your main frog is done, you've earned the right to breathe. And maybe watch that show without feeling like a total slacker. Bottom line, if you want to crush your tasks, get massive leverage on your time, and see disproportionate returns on your productivity, you've got to eat that frog. Label your tasks with A, B, C, D, and E, push aside or delegate the fluff, and use creative procrastination to protect your most valuable priorities. Because the only way to make an egregious amount of money, or to just not lose your mind in daily life, is to do what matters first. Seriously, stop watching and go find your biggest frog right now. Then eat it. You'll thank me later. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more content like this, and let me know in the comments which technique you're excited to try.